What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. And today I got y'all with a dope center build, man. And listen, this build is gonna be able to do everything just like most of my other builds can do. I like to make builds that are very balanced, man. But before we get too far into the video, make sure y'all do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications because I got plenty of videos coming, all of 2K22, and you know we trying to get to that oh so coveted, that very special 1K, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, alright, we can go ahead and continue with the build, man. Putting in position of center. Handing this is up to you, jersey numbers up to you, ain't nothing changed but the day on the calendar, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we can go ahead and hit continue. Alright, for the actual physicals on this build, we're gonna go with 2.06 meters, 114 kilograms, and 2.21 meters, man. Now with the body shape, it is completely up to you, but I just chose build. Look at him, look strong. My boy look like he throw people around in the paint, and that's the look I was going for. But hey, man, if you need to do something else different with your build, make sure you do that, man. This is your build at the end of the day, and this video is just a suggestion. Now, all right. Now, time to get into the actual attributes on this build. First thing first, for the close shot, we're going all the way up to 85, man. And I know that's like, it's like medium high, I guess, for a big man. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily low, but ain't really all there either. But you do get quick first step, not quick first step, a fast switch. I guess the big man equivalent, the big man dunk equivalent of quick first step. You get fast switch on Hall of Fame, man. You also get grace under pressure, which is one of the most important badges in my mind after fast switch, of course. But yeah, it's a really important badge for what the build is able to do. I mean, you do want to be able to dominate down there in the paint. Now for the driving layup, we're going to go to a 73. Look at that, I stopped it right on the nose. A 73. And with the driving, did I say driving dunk? I meant driving layup. Anyway, you know what I meant. Driving layup 73, the driving dunk at 75. Now listen, you don't have to put this at 75, but the one thing that I would remind you of, that the pro alley-oop animations are unlocked at a 70. So if you make a center build, make sure he has at least a 70 driving dunk. I made that mistake on one of my builds, and hey man, I just rock with it. But hey, I wouldn't want y'all to have to go through what I went through. You know, like my man Jay-Z said, Hove did that, so you wouldn't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I already did it. Don't make that mistake, bro. So alright, we can go ahead and put the standing dunk to a 99. Now we got that 25 body bag badges. I mean, it's all about the dunking or the finishing inside with this build. But we ain't gonna stop there. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little bit something else for this build too. Listen, we're gonna max out mid-range, max out three-point, and with an 81 three-pointer, in all honesty, you should be green bean machine out there. Like, it shouldn't be nothing stopping you from just knocking them things down left and right, because an 81 is more than good enough to make sure that you can hit every three that you attempt, man. I'm out there doing it with like a 72 on one of my best builds. Hey man, just trust me, with an 80, you'll be straight. And now, for the pass accuracy, I like to always have this kind of high for my big man builds, especially my centers that's gonna play center, like mostly. 85 is where I like to go, because if you see, at an 85, you get that gold bullet passer, man, and then the Hall of Fame break starter. Those two together there's something else, man. Now, if there's something else you wanted to throw on to kind of make the build even better, needle threader is where it's at. Like, needle threader will really take this build to the next level, just because not only with the break starter and the bullet passer, you'll be throwing lasers down there. I'm talking about like Tom Brady type stuff. That's how I like to play on my bigs. I still like to press R1L1. People don't get them from me that often, as long as your dudes run the right routes. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them, you might have to coach them up a little bit. Hey man, don't try to run straight down the middle. Maybe try to go to outside corner threes off the transition, something like that, because you can get a lot of those points with these badges. Now, interior defense, we're going to go with an 89. And that's plenty high enough, man. Just trust me, you'll get plenty of stops with that. 2K Labs did the little test and said that's the farthest you need to put it up. So, hey, man, I believe it. Now, with the steal, we're going to go with a 78, aka max that bad boy out. The block, we're going to go with a 94. And you see that does get you Hall of Fame. Chase down is honestly a crazy OP badge. I love getting chase down blocks. And if you haven't tried it, you haven't made a bid yet, this might be the one for you, man. This one's pretty fast. It can do everything that you're gonna need it to do. And it's a balanced build. Like I said, the build is balanced. Look, it can shoot. It got finishing. Playmaking is decent. If you wanted to add a little bit more playmaking, unfortunately, you're gonna have to take away from the defense. I would suggest a block, but you know, that's up to you. And then it can rebound at a high level too with a 97 rebounding. It does not get Hall of Fame. The only thing you need to do to get it to Hall of Fame, rebound chaser and all that other stuff, is just add a little bit to the weight. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Just add a little bit to the weight, because that'll do it without taking away from the shooting. Now, speed. We're going to take the speed all the way up. With the speed, we will have a 70 speed. Now, acceleration, we want that all the way up as well. Your strength, I'm going to put that all the way up, just because you don't want to be getting little boy down in the paint, man. You got to make sure you can actually hold your ground, stand your ground against all these towering centers, because this build is not the tallest, you know what I'm saying? So with the vertical, I will be going with an 80. Now with the stamina, I'm gonna take that all the way up to a 95, and that ends up with 25, 26, 11, and 27. Not a bad badge lineup, you know what I'm saying? It's not quite 100 badges like all my recent videos have been going crazy, but don't worry, I got even more in the stash with those. I got more 100 badge builds, don't even worry about that, but this one just ain't one of them right here. But it is a very solid build. We're gonna go ahead and continue and look at some of these takeovers, man. Sorry, you got sharpshooting, rim protector, and glass cleaner. Now, I always say on this channel, in case you're new, make sure that your takeover matches your playstyle. I'll say it again, make sure your takeover matches your playstyle. And like for me, if I was on this build, I would go double rim or maybe double spot up. And the reason I say double is just because you can get your takeover, team takeover, a little bit faster when you do these things. So like double spot up, if you get the ball a lot, if your man isn't really playing you too tight, or your point guard looks for you more often, then put double spot up on. But if you just down there fighting in the trenches with it, then put, you know, one of the rim protector ones on. Paint intimidation is a good one. Interior badge drop is also a good one. It'll kind of stop those centers from, you know, with the fast switch badge, it'll drop that. So yeah, let's try putting double on there. And I'm just doing it just for the video. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm sure it would be dope. Now, all right, that gives us a two-way stretch glass cleaner, man. Shades of Patrick Ewing, Jared Allen, and Nikola Vucevic, man. All right, we can go ahead and test the build so I can show you some of the badges that I would put. I do not know what's up with this screen, bro. Like, it don't normally look like this. I know you just go to the right to get to 99, but that's just weird. It doesn't normally look like that. But anyway, I'm show you some of the badges that I put on this build just real quick. Now, Pro Touch, that's one of those badges that is really good, but only use it if you plan on actually timing the layups. I don't, so I don't put that on. That's how I would do this build right there. Actually, let me take that back. I lied. This is how I would do it. Fast switch Hall of Fame, post rise up Hall of Fame, rise up Hall of Fame. People are asleep on rise up. If you don't know how good of a badge that is, you are tripping. Just make sure when you choose your dunks, when you actually choose your dunks, for the big man, I think it's big man regular or something like that. It's one of the first ones. You want to choose the first ones because athletic is bad and rim pulls take too long. So you want to make sure that you use one of those. It'll do you good, man. Just trust me on that. Now for the shooting, how you want to do this is completely up to you. This build does actually have decent shooting, so you can actually kind of go crazy with this and maybe put on something that you wouldn't on other center builds, like maybe one of the limitless spot up, so you can kind of be closer to around the top of the key, but a little bit further. Maybe a difficult shots. You know, this build can actually shoot. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and put sniper in Hall of Fame, slippery off ball on bronze, dead eye silver, catch and shoot silver, hot zone obviously on gold, corner specialist I want that on, blinders always, I love blinders, and then for the rest honestly it really doesn't matter. You can, I'm gonna just put the rest on slippery off ball just because I love that badge, helps the big man get open down in the paint. All right, for the last two categories, man, I told you, all right, we already talked about what I was gonna do here, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Needle threader, bronze, bullet passer, put that on gold, and then you got break starter Hall of Fame. Remember, you do get those 6 additional badges, this would be a good spot for him if you want a little bit more, or maybe the defense. But we're gonna go over that right now. I talked about that already. Hall of Fame, interceptor, love that. Rim protector, gotta have that. Intimidator, of course. The strength is high on this build, so I'm gonna just put box on bronze. But that's something that you would have to fill out for yourself, see how you like it. I have to put on brick wall, because what is a center without brick wall? I'm gonna put rebound chaser on silver. Now, if you want to, edit these badges a little bit, remember you do have those 6 additional badges, 7 additional badges if you hit 39 on this one already. But yeah, you shouldn't really have to adjust the attributes too much because you got those extra badges just from the rebirth, hitting 39 3 times if you already did it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, man. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. I will catch y'all boys in the next one. Until next time, peace.